All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page. Two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. Link for the membership right down in the video description is in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join, even if you don't. I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General strictly for the brothers. It's an amazing, amazing course. You can get a preview again by clicking that link in the chat. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream where the brothers meet once a week discussing very vital, important, powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Get over there, click the link, get a preview, become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Make sure you get over there, check out that catalog, get a discount, shop and save. Save and shop. Everybody know the General got the pop in his page on Patreon, and I get ignorant on YouTube, and I'm 3 times more ignorant on Patreon. You got to go get that work. What you waiting on? You feel what I'm saying? Click that link at the top. Over 500 powerful, fire-breathing, dragon presentations over there. Go get it. It's waiting on your family. To all the family that donate to the General, I thank you. I appreciate you. For those that would like to donate, the link is right down in the chat. I thank you very much. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends. And comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now, does the troglodyte Neanderthal still roam the caves and forests of Europe, Asia, and North America? You see, and they might not even, and a lot of them ain't even in the caves and in the forests. The motherfucker right next door to your ass. You see what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers in there cooking your hamburgers and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Back there cutting up that meat. You know, it might be human meat. You got to know who the fuck back there cutting on that meat and shit, this, that, and the third. So yeah, we asking, does the troglodyte, because you got to know these things. See, people think it's a game. People think it's a game. That's what's wrong with people. They think this shit is a game. They think when I put this shit up here, oh, I'm just being, oh, no, I'm not being philosophical. They eating motherfuckers every day. All you had to do is check the FBI, back, fingerprints and shit and all the cases that go on in the FBI. They eating motherfuckers all over here right now. This motherfucker, they be finding motherfuckers have eaten and shit. It don't always make the news, but it's always going on out here. And so you living right, and you wonder why you can't get no progress. You wonder why you can't get no progress with these motherfuckers, because you living with a show enough animalistic creature. You see, and you want to say, oh, we all this. No, 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 no. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I ain't gonna let you get away with it. No, we not all the same. You see, no, we're not all the same. And so, a lot of, when you think about this troglodyte, when you think about the Neanderthal, the caveman, this is another icon that is one of the most venerated icons, because they always keep that motherfucker front row and center. You see, they know where they come from. You see, you got them caves back there. I think that's over there, Cappadocia. I think that's over there in Turkey. But the reality is they still in caves right now. They didn't deck them motherfuckers out today. You see what I'm saying with the technology? Yeah, they done decked them motherfuckers out. You can go in there, get your Airbnb. You can go on Airbnb. Do you hear what I'm telling you? When you get to Europe, you can go on Airbnb and get you a cave. Do you know that? I'm not even bullshitting with you. You think it's a goddamn wait a minute, fuck that. I ain't got time to play with nobody. I shows and proves on this motherfucker. And let me get some of my videos up here. Last time I didn't even show nothing, but I'm gonna show something. Let me see. Let me get some of my videos in here today. But I'm gonna show y'all something. Okay, let me see. I think Caveman won. Is this the one? Oh yeah, that's that crazy shit. Yeah, we got some sinister shit up here today. All right, it ain't too serious. We could do it on YouTube, but here we go, y'all.
Ancient cave cities where these Neanderthals developed over thousands of years. You see, there was a time when the Neanderthal didn't have the intelligence to create fire. They didn't need it. They were furry, and they could withstand the cold weather. They just huddled in these caves that they made their homes for thousands and thousands of years. This is why the Neanderthal and the Neanderthal spawn had a hard time getting proper vitamin D and an even harder time surviving in the sunlight. This is where they get the word caveman from. Study. For the more you study, the more options you will have. And the more options definitely means the more power.
You hear that, ma? Thank you, family. He said the Neanderthal and the Neanderthal spawn. I like that shit. He came hard body on their ass. He said the Neanderthal and the Neanderthal spawn. Yeah. Yeah, he came hard body. You see, I'm gonna play that one again for the family out there. Let's play that. Thank you, family, for your donation. Appreciate you very much. Listen to it again, y'all. Kick back.
Out Europe are ancient cave cities where these Neanderthals developed over thousands of years. You see, there was a time when the Neanderthal didn't have the intelligence to create fire. They didn't need it. They were furry, and they could withstand the cold weather. They just huddled in these caves.
He said they didn't have fire. He said they didn't need it. Said they were furry. Yeah. Say they just huddled, come together. They just huddled and all the furry shit. Motherfuckers would be warm and shit. Yeah, this we get hard. We this was with heavy mental over here, family. We go heavy mental over here. You know the general, we don't hold it up over here. We go hard body on all levels. I want you to develop. You see what I'm saying? I want to develop, primordial minds. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, let's finish this.
That they made their homes for thousands and thousands of years. This is why the Neanderthal and the Neanderthal spawn had a hard time getting proper vitamin D and an even harder time surviving in the sunlight. This is where they get the word caveman from. Study. For the more you study, the more options you will have. And the more options definitely means the more power.
Whoa, I got a couple more I want to drop down. And before I even do that, what I'm gonna do? Let me drop this other one down. Which one do I need to drop? What is that one right there? Is that fire? Let me see if that's fire.
Stay where you are! are, Dr. Brockton. That's an order. Dr. Brockton!
Damn, dog. They letting you know.
Can't escape. Stay where you are, Dr. Brockton. That's an order. Dr. Brockton!
Damn. Uncle Bill. That's their Uncle Bill and shit. Don't stop, doctor. That's Uncle Bill. Don't shoot Uncle Bill. He done broke out the attic. Get him back up in the attic. Goddamn kids. I know they done fucking been up there fucking with Bill. Let him out. Ate the dog. Killed the man next door. God damn it. Get him back up in there. God damn it. Here we go, family. I'm going to show you. Here we go. Watch this. Cave. On. There you go. Right there. Caves on Airbnb. Oh my God. Look how they doing it though, y'all. I want y'all to see it. See, they we didn't gave them technology, but they know that the cave is truly they natural habitat. That's where they develop. You see, and so now, that's still the best place for them to be. When that sun come in the age, that's where in order for them, if any of them is gonna survive, that's where they're gonna go. They're gonna have to go right back up in the cave. That's exactly where they're gonna have to go right back. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all now. Let me show y'all. Let me get that one out of there. Let me get all them out of there. We already had them in there. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me share my screen. I'm gonna show you these caves. You talking about is they here? Okay, yeah, these the cave. Now you can get these on Airbnb. You can get these on Airbnb for real. Look at this. You go on Airbnb and get you a cave. And if you want to, you say it's so easy a caveman could do it. You see what I'm saying? Let me see. Let me see. And they, with the technology that they didn't learn from us, they going up in there laying these motherfuckers out now. Oh man, they always want me. I don't want to fuck with nobody. I just want a picture. They always want a motherfucker to do. Fuck y'all. I'm not Airbnb right. This Airbnb right here. Look at this Airbnb. Right here on Airbnb. Look at this. They done decked the motherfucker. Look, you can go right on up in your cave. Look at the door. You got your door. Look at you. Lead right up in. It's a cave. It's literally a cave. You can see they didn't cut into the rock and shit, but it's a cave. But they got some in there really deep. Yeah, that's a cave. They didn't went up in that motherfucker, decked it out. Yeah, look at it. Go on get you a cave, nigga. Go on and live, but see they got some that's way deeper in there than that though. They got some that go deep. They got basements in them motherfuckers. They got an upstairs and ain't no windows. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no motherfucking windows. So that right there is that's a cave Airbnb for anybody who won't get them a goddamn cave. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm gonna show you. Wait a minute. Let me show you. They got some way deep up in that motherfucker. They be trying to make the shit all, you know what I'm saying? Look at that shit, man. Look at that shit. Yeah, look how they got that shit lined up, man. Look at that shit. Yeah, they got motherfucking, they got some motherfucking. Look at this one. Yeah, you can go on and live. Let me come on, goddamn it, put. Damn, where's that one at? I ain't want that. I just wanted the goddamn patio. They didn't push me all the way down here. Okay. Okay, here it go right here. Look at that. You can go right on up in there. You right on in the cave. But like I said, they got some deeper than that. Well, you ain't, you know what I'm saying, that you goes deep up in that motherfucker. Go on get you a cave, nigga. Go on get you a cave. Live like you a Peblo or some one of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Go on right on here. I ain't doing, we don't do no caves. We don't do no motherfucking caves. Wait a minute. But I'm going to show you some, they got some rudimentary motherfuckers that's so deep up in there, though. Yeah, let me. See, you could tell this one is up in there. You see this one up in there. Yeah, go on up in there. Ain't no windows up in there. You up in that motherfucker. That look like the back cave up in that motherfucker. Yeah, that look like the back cave. Yeah, go on up in there, dog. Damn, they took me away. Wait a minute. Is this the same one? Yeah, look at that shit. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, they up in that motherfucker. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, motherfucker going up in there, nigga live just like a goddamn Neanderthal. Yeah, they got him up in there deep. That's deep, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Man, you got to be the craziest nigga in the world. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker been to roll that stone up in front of that motherfucker. You be locked in that bitch forever. That remind me, yeah, look at that. That's deep up in there. Even though it look that it's deep up in there. Ain't no windows or nothing. You in a rock, nigga. You in a straight up cave, nigga. Yeah, they didn't put a bed in there to make you feel, but that's how they doing it now. So you thinking they already making preparations for this shit. People talking about is they still living in the cave. Y'all niggas out y'all goddamn mind. You see, remember who showed y'all niggas? I've been showing y'all this. You know what I'm saying? I put this shit on goddamn Making of the White Man damn near 15 years ago. I was showing y'all. They look at this. You know what I'm saying? They love that shit. They done decked the cave out. Look at that. Got all type of stalactites and shit and all that. Look at that. Yeah, these is real. Yeah, they back home for real. They done decked the motherfucker out. Look like Dracula would be up in that motherfucker. You feel me? Look like Dracula would be up in that motherfucker. Let me get one more. Nah, these is better. You got the rudimentaries, nah. You got them rudimentary motherfucker caves that these motherfuckers living in. They ain't got no technology. They just living up in a goddamn cave for real. You see what I'm saying? They living up in a goddamn cave for real. Yeah, this look like one of them. I don't know if that's one of them or not. Yeah, that motherfucker look. I don't know that one. They might just got one of them little hippie goddamn. Yeah, this look rudimentary right here. I don't know. Yeah, that look rudimentary and shit. Yeah, that's that rudimentary shit. Yeah, them straight up. That's the low wage troglodyte. Yeah, that's the low wage. He ain't got nothing but some goats and shit. You know, they got some rugs on the floor and shit. Five motherfuckers sleeping in one damn room and shit. Yeah, that's the low wage troglodyte. You know what I'm saying? They look like they over there cleaning the motherfucker. See, they showing you right now how they go in there and work their day over there cleaning that motherfucker out right now. I got to get that. Let me go and put that on my computer. Yeah, motherfucker over there cleaning the cave out right now. About to hook him up. One of them nice. Yeah. See, yeah, they up in there. So I was just showing you. I was just showing you. So when I bring shit up, I bring receipts. I bring the motherfucking receipts. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, they over there doing the damn thing over there. And I put up there on Airbnb. If I'd have went in there for real and did some serious research, I could have showed y'all really the show enough low wage troglodyte. You know what I'm saying? Or better yet, the no wage troglodyte. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers just up in there, the goats right outside. Look, and they see what I'm saying? Look at this. See what I'm saying? They know what it is. You see how you got the motherfucker? He turning. He know he a caveman. Yeah, I'm gonna take that too. He know he a motherfucking caveman. Look at him. Yeah, yeah. He know he ain't just a caveman with a couple of tools. He got a couple of tools today, and so he can put him in, and take from the technology that he stole from us. But that's what it is. They didn't hook that shit, but they still, I mean, they love the cave. And a lot of them motherfuckers, they didn't move from out the forest today. They ain't in the forest no more. You feel what I'm saying? They in them, them Airbnbs and shit. Hold on. Let me see. Let me get that shit out. All right, I'm back in. Sometime when I be using all that shit, man, that motherfucker get to acting crazy. But yeah, just showing you, family. Yeah, they still out there, but they didn't got a little technology, and so yeah, and it's still out there. That's the no wage, them low, them, straight to the earth troglodytes. You see what I'm saying? They be in the motherfucking Appalachians and any of them forests and shit. Yeah, that's them. Bigfoot and them, yeah, them motherfuckers up in the Appalachians and shit, the Pharaoh peoples and shit, and this, that, and yeah, they up in there. So y'all got to be careful. You understand? Stay your ass from around that town, cause goddamn it, they eat motherfuckers. And I'm just being real. You think it's funny, but when your ass, when they had your head on a platter, and you could see your body and shit right before they gonna let you say, see, nigga. They gonna show you, nigga. They gonna show you what you gonna be looking down and your eyes gonna be like this, like on some Tales from the Crypt shit. And you gonna be looking like they gonna put your head in the mirror, nigga. You gonna be looking at yourself without no body and no torso and shit. Like, goddamn, man, that nigga said he told me. That nigga told me, and I ain't listen. But anyway, family, we got one more before we get out of here. Let's get this work, family. This is General Cyrus said. He said, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily, liberation through African education and confrontation. Get over there to Patreon, Black Power.